गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णु गुरुर्देवो महेश्वर गुरुर्साक्षात् परब्रह्म तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः। ओम सहना भवतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। ओम शांति शांति शांति। Hari Om. Let there be peace, let there be peace and love amongst all the human beings of the universe. Let there be peace. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Yesterday we have decided to do this Kevali Bhav, that is third topic again. It is a very enchanting topic, that's why we decided the state of aloneness or final liberation. What it means as per the story of Veetahavya is concerned. Veetahavya is a Muni who is contemplating his path of realization or final liberation is a contemplation, that is inquiry. That's what he's doing. So let us again chant the shloka number 31, page 185, chapter number 18. Kevali Bhav. Evam kalitavaanantam prashanta mana naishana शनैरुच्चारयस्तारं प्रणवं प्राप्तभूमिका जहो इन्द्रियतन्मात्रं तनो मात्रं जहो तथा उद्दिष्टत प्रस्फुरद्रूपं क्षणं तेजो विचार्यस त्वक्त्वा त्वं च बभूवा य न तमो न प्रकाशनम्. What it means is, Vitavya, who has thus recognized within his thinking and seeking calm, subdued and yogic state, the state of transcendence, one abandoned the subtle elements of the senses. So he discarded what? Sound, touch, form, taste, and smell. And slowly uttering the mystic syllable Om, he started chanting Om. He then abandoned the mere darkness that followed. Then, having meditated for a moment upon the light rising with the form or subtle, spreading far and wide, and having given up that, also, he was in the state which was neither darkness nor illuminating. What we mean by this is, his mind is freed from all the lower purushartha. What are the purushartha? Dharma, artha, kama, moksha. So he has dropped dharma, artha, kama. That is lokeshna, vitteshna, and putreshna. These desires he has dropped, and now what he has the desire is, he has the desire for the highest purushartha, that is a moksha puriya purushartha. So then, according to that, he started chanting the Omkar mantra. He started, then the mind became immaculate pure, and this immaculate pure mind is a pure consciousness. उसका मन एकदम शांत हो गया, तो प्योर कॉन्शियसनेस हो गया. सो केवली भाव क्या है? ही इज डिस्कार्डेड नॉलेज एंड इग्नोरेंस, दोनों को डिस्कार्ड कर लिया. दैट इज अ केवली भाव. ये न तज्जति तत्यज, जो जिससे ये सब उसको भी छोड़ दिया. लाइक फॉर एग्जाम्पल, in a sleep, when you go to the bed, sleep, you go into the quilt, and then you say, I want sleep. When you drop when you drop want, sleep automatically comes. And who is there in the sleep? Nobody is present in the sleep, because in the sleep you are in the deep sleep. This is shushupti. So nobody is present there. So mind cannot pursue world without the gateway of the sense organs. Sense organs रहे तभी mind pursue हो सकता है. He has discarded worldly objects, sense organs, and then come to mind. Worldly objects drop कर दिए, sense organ drop कर दिए, and come to mind. And in deep sleep, I know nothing. Experience think हम किमपि न जानामि, मुझे कुछ पता नहीं. He then awakened to the essential nature and is now clear about whole relativity, although appearing it is badit. वो बाधित है, it is not having any existence. It doesn't actually exist. ये बाध वृत्ति है. तो जीवन कैसे जीना है? जीवन अपने को बाध वृत्ति में जीना है. Let us lead a life with the tranquility, contentment, happy, blissful, cheerful, and relaxed and cool under all situations. क्योंकि ये बाधित है. कुछ भी करो आप, अच्छा करो बुरा है, तो बाधित है. So now next shloka is 33. ताम अवस्था मथा साध्य निमेषार्थ मनोपतत ततो संग सविता अस्वस्था प्रतिभासम उपागमात्. So what it says is, निमेषार्थार्ध भागेन कालेन कलना जहो So now, having reached that state, the mind fell or was cast away in half the nimisha. Fraction of second में मन शांत हो गया. Then in the half of the one half of the nimisha, this small fraction of a second, he gave up putting on the self-abiding part consciousness or individualistic consciousness, which had come to perception. This refers to annihilation of individuality and entry into the state of undivided consciousness in yogic samadhi. So what has happened is presence and absence of this world has no impact on him. जो दिख रहा है और नहीं दिख रहा है उसका कोई impact नहीं. For a fraction of a moment he got glimpse of light. Light means clarity and understanding. So even that is rejected, तेन त्यजेन त्यजत. Therefore all the experiences are going on, but none of the experience is troubling him. सब experience हो रहे हैं पर कोई experience उसको परेशान नहीं कर रहा है. So what is our mantra? देखो सुनो बोलो मत. Bad sadhana. We are seeing everywhere, we are listening to everything, but we are not talking. So that is a bad sadhana. Mind dissolves in pure consciousness. So individuality is dropped, waker disappear in a deep sleep, and Vyakti also dissolves in Abhivakti. Differentiation between the knower and known, Jad Chetan, has not happened. So next shloka Pashyanti padama asadhya satta matratmakam tata sushupta padamalambya tasyo tastod giriri vachala. Having reached the state or the position of prashanti, which is of the nature of mere being, he then remained immovable like a mountain, resorting to the abode of the profound repose. So what has happened is satta matrina. Seed has not germinated yet. World is not yet created. This is a state when you come out of the deep sleep Shushukti, and he is absolutely steady that time. So when early morning when you wake up, when you just get freshened up, sit in the on the bed and do some Omkar sadhana, that time your mind is in settled because no thought has been generated that time. That is Satta Matrena. सुषुप्ते स्थैर्यमासाद्यं तुर्यरूपमुपाययो निरानन्दोऽपि सानन्द सच्चा सच्चापि तत्र सा चिन्मयो चिन्मयश्वापि नेति नेति युदुच्यते. It is not bliss of anything. It is a bliss by itself. Bliss we know, it is a bliss of enjoyment, bliss of getting something, bliss of sleep. It is not like that. Having obtained firmness, steadiness in that state of profound repose, he arrived at the state of Turiya. That is the fourth state of consciousness. There he was blissful, though devoid of bliss, was existing or being as well as non existing, or full of consciousness or as well as not consciousness, which is described as not this, neti neti. By the philosopher portion of the Vedanta, he says neti neti, not this, not this. So it is a happiness less happiness. See the contradiction. Waves are birthless, deathless ocean. Meaning ocean itself is called as wave. ओशन ही वेव रहता है. तथा तत संभुवासो यत गिराम्यप्य गोचर पुरुषो यो हि संख्यानां ब्रह्म ब्रह्म विदा तथा शिवं शैवमत्स्थनानां सर्वं समाचेतसां यत सर्वशास्त्र सिद्धान्तो यत सर्वहृदयानुगम यतानुत्तममनिष्पन्नं दीपकं तेजसामपि. Is and is not, Sat and Asat, and he is beyond that. If we cannot talk about our absence, then it is not necessary to talk about I am. It is beyond Sat and Asat. If we cannot talk about our absence, like in Jagruti we are there, Swapna Avastha we are there, Shushupti Avastha we are there, Samadhi Avastha also we are there. So we cannot talk about our absence. So that is, it is just being. It is a truth absolute. There is neither existence, nor consciousness, nor bliss. It is all by itself. Therefore, when wise is seated in absolute, he does not talk at all. That is what Raman Maharshi did. He was sitting in silence because there is nothing to talk. What to talk about anything? So then he becomes that which is indescribable even by speech, which is the Purusha of the Sankhya Yoga, also the Brahman known as a Brahman, or Shiva by the follower of the Shiva, or personality of Godhood according to the sect. All of those whose mind are even wholly good, which is true, logical conclusion of all the scriptures, which corresponds to the heart of all, which is the unsurpassed and steady illuminator of even illuminous bodies, which is the nature of one's own direct cognition only, which is all and all also all providing, which is the one and also the many, which is about the hope of decay and death. डिक्की और डेथ इसमें होता नहीं, इसलिए स्वामी विवेकानंद जैसे कहते थे, अमृत के अधिकारी तुम ईश्वर की संतान हो, आओ ये मिथ्या भ्रम को झटक डालो. कि तुम भेड़ हो, तुम जरा मरण रही नित्यानंद आत्मा हो, जरा भी नहीं है तुमको, मरण भी नहीं है, नित्यानंद आत्मा हो. So what must be the experience of space? So many things are happening under the space, but nothing affects us. So Bhutakash is undisturbed by the contents. Mind space is undisturbed by the thoughts. So Kama, Krodha, Lobha, Moha, Mada, Matsar, do not touch them. And likewise, the waves do not touch the ocean does not touch the water. So what is this? What does this mean is, so we have Bhutakash, Chittakash, and Chidakash. Chidakash is a solid conscious existence. There is nothing other than the absolute in that. In the same manner, mind is absolutely free from all divisions. No iti, no iti, not this, not this. Known is indicated by the reference of unknown. When we are in a deep sleep, where is the world? Whole world? It is dissolved and we don't see that. So next shloka is त्रिशर्द्वर्ष सहस्राणि विहते वा यथा सुखं वीतव्यं शशा नैव पुनर्जन्म विवर्जित. So having passed 30,000 years, does that pleasure Veetahavya become quiet or extinguished, destitute of rebirth? So in this manner, the mind is absolutely free from all the divisions. Known is indicated by the reference of unknown. So let's say if you're seeing some far away tree, then you are not seeing the bird sitting there. So you'll tell you have to go see from the two branches. From there you see that, and likewise we indicate. So by the known we unknown we have to tell the unknown. So world is satta matra. Experience of world is also satta matra. This alone who knows this attains fulfillment in life, and there is nothing else to be achieved. There is nothing else to be achieved. So now this Veetahavya has understood what is mean by spiritual practice, what is mean by God, what is mean by individual, and what is mean by world. So accordingly, in the peaceful mind, only the contemplative thoughts are possible. The real spiritual practice is going beyond the mind and not fighting with the mind. Learn from every experience of life in a positive manner. Tattva cannot be told. We have to learn. It should क्लिक इन द राइट वे, वो क्लिक होना चाहिए राइट वे में, इसलिए समझदारी मस्ट है. दो स्टोरी थ्रू द स्टोरी वी विल गेट अ राइट विजन. Spiritual life is correcting the our own vision. If vision is corrected, perception is corrected. If perception is corrected, the interaction is correct. If the interaction is correct, the experience is correct, and there is no regret in the life. What is our present vision? Present vision is duality. We have a sense of duality, we have a sense of incompleteness. Incompleteness. So we suffer in the life. So we have to drop that. So then what happens whenever we are seeing something that is desire, anger, and fear comes? Then we are far away from the reality. All the duality is pursued, there is no differentiation on account of duality. Duality is pursued, but we are not differentiation. Running outside stop, worrying inside stop, mind is at peace, and world is beautiful. So desireless, angerless, fearless experience is abiding in the absolute reality. That's what your absolute reality. Shunu drushtum padapradam. So vision which will give us the ultimate realization. What we call is in simple words, be happy, mauj mein raho. How to live in this world, not like vulture attitude for name and fame. Live in this world dynamically, not in a depressed and frustrated manner, and unattached. Inspire ignorant people also to do the duties in an enlightened manner. Be one with everyone and demonstrate through action. Life could be beautiful in some place where everything is living. Spiritual life is not becoming extraordinary. So in some situation you have to outwit all turmoil, all politics, etc. Prove spiritual life is not becoming extraordinary. This is the vision and that is the purpose of the story of Vita always told. Only by karma we can never attain fulfillment. We have to rise above the karma. Karma always keeps us in solid body consciousness level. So what has to be done is you have to drop this becoming mechanical. It is important to know the mechanical lifestyle is not a spiritual lifestyle. When people do yoga, it is a mechanical lifestyle. Therefore, Vitavya was fed up of the karma. He thought, now I should keep my mind absolutely quiet and enough is enough. So he has attended Nirvikalpa Samadhi and he has given up all the activities of life. Let the mind be at peace under all conditions. Sincerely and not by showing off to the people. So when nobody is watching you, nobody is controlling you, you are all free from that. You want you watch your mind, you'll know what it is. One has to work on the mind. Let me keep our mind cool. So that's why we said one has to work on the mind, and working on the mind means remaining cheerful, blissful, happy, contented, over and above relaxed and cool all the time. So no relative world should affect because sense of incompleteness is zero, sense of duality is zero. With this, we conclude the Kevali Bhavam. Tomorrow we will be seeing the Chitta Nashodvida, the two kinds of disappearance of the mind. With this prayers. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om Tasat. Sri Ramachandra Arpanamastu. Submitting the divine fruits to the holy feet of Sri Ramachandra.